Hello and welcome to podcast number 12. In this week's podcast, we're going to look at personal and spiritual agreements and why these are important. Now don't worry, as most of it you will already have done the groundwork for, and for most of us, it's only about putting it down on paper. Because we have no sacred text to call our own, we have nothing to tell us what is right or wrong, nothing to guide us on how to live our lives. Why is this important? It's very simple. By their actions, you will know them. We as spiritual people, who are linked into the universal energies of higher love and knowledge by our meditations and readings, should be able to show that in our daily lives. In every tradition, there is a set of rules for its followers to live up to, and this is what is used by some traditions to beat the rest of us over the head with. This is called dogma, a code of belief, and it's usually one size fits all. As spiritualists, we don't have that option, so to live good, wholesome, productive lives, we have to set our own rules. And this is what I'm asking you to think about today. Your PSS shouldn't be just a list of do-nots. It should be uplifting and true to yourself. What you feel you need to include is up to you, and it should include things that may be hard for you to do, but include them anyway, as this will give you a goal to aim for. So what should you include? Well, that really depends on what you feel is important. It should be a reflection of what you believe in. For example, on mine I have a sentence that states that I believe in spirit, in its existence and in its power and wisdom. If you want to include something about the importance of keeping the planet Earth clean and reduce your plastic use, the connection with animals and plant life, then in it goes, and how it might mean that you feel led to a vegan lifestyle. I also have a section about how I will work and about being honest in the readings that I give. I also have a section about being honest and integral in my business dealings, and how I don't punch up my prices in the interest of profit, keeping my stock and the courses that I do available to all and not just to those with money to burn. I personally think that this is important, and it's one of the things I can't stand in this industry is those who are not honest in their business dealings, and there are plenty of them, unfortunately. It should be a reflection on what you believe to be true and how you can show that in your daily life. My statement doesn't include anything political, believing as I do that I do not have a right to comment publicly on that, but I would consider myself a liberal, and that's the way I vote, and it is in line with my spiritual beliefs. But if you want to include it into your statement, then that's okay, and in it goes. Although we're not anarchists, and you should be respectful of the laws of the country you are in. The other problem with the traditional systems of belief is that they aren't updated, and thinking that was right 500 years ago doesn't reflect where we are at this moment in time. You should revisit your statement every year and update it so that it shows your progress. As I said, most of us will have this in our heads, and the act of putting it on paper will just help you to get your thoughts in order and allow you to see what is important to you. You can include things that will guide you. It can include how you want to be, your character, the things you do, the things you want to do, the things you want to contribute, and the achievements that you might want to make this year, as well as the values or moral principles that drive your attitudes and behaviours. You can include the use of ethical companies and always buying from local or smaller companies. It is personal to you, and must reflect on how you want to live your life and on what you believe.
I believe for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. I believe that somewhere in the darkest night, a candle glows. I believe for everyone that goes astray, someone will come to show the way. I believe, I believe, I believe above the storm, the smallest prayer will still be heard. I believe that someone in the great somewhere hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why. I believe. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why. I believe.
If you are unsure of where to start, then as always, have a look around and see what is available. This morning I found some very useful templates on the internet thanks to our friend Google. The UK organisation, the Spiritualist Nationalist Union, has 7 principles that it uses as its PSS. But remember, it is your own personal spiritual statement and should reflect on what you believe. It can be as long or as short as it needs to be. My very first one was only half a page. My current one is 2 pages long, as I have progressed through my spiritual journey. I hope you have an interesting time doing this exercise and learn something new about the way you show your beliefs in your life. Tomorrow night at the Warren Centre is our open development group. I will be continuing our protection lessons, and Rachel has asked that you bring something with you that once belonged to a loved one, metal if you can. The week after, on the 15th, will be our healing share evening. On the 13th, I'll be at Winchester Independent Spiritualist Church for their coffee afternoon, with my stock and doing readings. I hope you all have a lovely week, and may the Goddess watch over you and your loved ones.